Good day, everyone. I am Jerome Goles Sinamban, leader of Group 2. Meet the Group 2. Yugel, Mariel, Jerome, Kyla, and Dindy. We are here to present to you the two exceptionalities, sensory impairments and causes of deafness under the Unit 3. But first, what is exceptional development? The term exceptional children is used to describe a group of children that has very specific developmental needs. Exceptional development is the name given to the range of activities and therapies that help these children unleash their potential.
First, sensory impairment. Sensory impairment is when one of our senses, sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste, and spatial awareness is no longer normal. There are types of sensory impairment. First, visual. Visual has two classes which are A. Visual impairment. It is a visual problem that calls for specific modifications or adjustments in a student's education programs. B. Blindness. Blindness is an inability of the person to see anything. When vision is 20/200 or less in the better eye with correction, or when the visual field is significantly less than what is normal, then there is blindness.
Visually impaired refers to those who were previously labeled blind and partially sighted. Those with visual impairment lack sufficient vision to effect a normal functioning in school. Visual impairments impact on the individual's development. Students with visual impairments are usually uncoordinated in their movement caused by the inability to develop the needed physical skills. The appearance is awkward since they are not able to pay attention to their personal appearance, thus have to be reminded of their posture.
Auditory. Sensory deprivation also exists in terms of the reception of sounds from the environment. When the auditory problem is severe and beyond correction, it is considered an auditory handicap. This will affect the range and volume of sounds that can be received by the individual. Students with auditory handicaps are hearing impaired, which most always manifests in their poor language development. They are short of language skills needed to be able to communicate.
Hearing impairment is a generic term for hearing disability which may either be mild or profound. It subsumes the term deaf and hard of hearing. A. Deaf. Individuals are those whose hearing disability precludes successful processing of linguistic information through hearing with or without a hearing aid. B. Hard of hearing. Individuals are those who use hearing aid and therefore can have hearing adequate for the processing of linguistic information.
Deafness can either be prelingual or postlingual and sensory. Prelingual is a deafness present at birth or occurring before language or speech development. Postlingual deafness occurs after speech or language development. Sensory neural deafness is caused by the physical impairment of the inner ear, the peripheral hearing nerve, and the other parts of the auditory system that extends to the cortex of the brain. What are the causes of deafness? Deafness is a condition caused by a number of factors, namely, number 1. Prenatal causes, toxic conditions, viral diseases such as mumps, influenza, or rubella. Number 2. Perinatal causes, injuries sustained during delivery such as pelvic pressure injury resulting from use of forceps and intracranial hemorrhage, heavy sedation due to the overdose of anesthesia in the twilight deliveries. Number 3. Postnatal causes, conditions such as meningitis, external otitis, or inflammation of outer ear. Accidents or trauma falls, head bumps, overexposure to light frequency sound, and extreme loud explosions.